He places a time bomb outside the bee house, then pulls on a rope and hides to the side. At this moment, the bee is also attracted by this luxurious hive, and immediately flies in without hesitation. Then he connects the battery to electrify it. The next second, the hive flies up into the sky. But even so, the bee still manages to escape disaster. Rowan is absolutely furious. At this moment, the little dog hears the commotion and runs out, accidentally catching the hive falling from the sky. At this point, Rowan has completely lost his mind. He immediately runs into the tool shed and finds a fuel barrel. Meanwhile, the employer has just returned home, and sees thick smoke rising from behind the house. When the two of them get back inside the house, they find it's already engulfed in raging flames, and their caretaker Rowan is spraying fire everywhere, preparing to perish together with the bee. It wasn't until Rowan was taken to court that he learned how many foolish things he had done. Looking at his wife and daughter's heartbroken expressions, Rowan was filled with regret. Just like that, Rowan committed multiple crimes because of a bee, and was sentenced to 3 years in prison. One day, Rowan was eating in the cafeteria, when he accidentally ran into the 3 thieves from before. From them he learned that the male owner of the villa was a fraud. He first bought some high-quality replicas of antiques, then bought massive insurance policies on these antiques, then hired thieves to steal them, thus obtaining huge compensation payouts. As a result, when the thieves were caught this time, the male owner, who originally thought his plan had fallen through, rushed back home in panic. Unexpectedly, he encountered Rowan burning down the villa, and once again successfully obtained the insurance payout. Learning the truth, Rowan didn't hesitate to expose his conspiracy. The result was predictable. The male owner was arrested by police for fraud. Rowan also earned merit for this, and even received a $5,000 reward from the insurance company. Rowan took the reward money and went out to have fun with his wife and daughter, but ended up unexpectedly encountering the bee again here. Rowan originally wanted to use a newspaper to chase it away, but just as he was about to swat it, he hesitated. Why couldn't they get along in a different way? So he generously tore off a small piece of bread and placed it on a nearby chair. When the bee landed on the bread, the next second he suddenly swatted at it, but the bee luckily escaped disaster again. The bee immediately flew into his car, one bee and one man chasing each other. At this moment they were like old friends who hadn't seen each other in ages, playfully teasing one another. Even though Rowan is now over 60 years old, he's still working hard to break through in his own way, just to bring his signature bumbling humor to every audience member who loves him.